Dang, bro, bad credit runs in the family. We doing this generational thing. What's going on, bro?
He's only 19. I'm going to try to get him approved on a, believe it or not, a Range Rover.
Some people buy cars for transportation. These people are financing their self-esteem.
There is a person interested in our 2024 BMW 5 Series. He has bad credit, but he makes good income, and he's wondering if his parents can co-sign for him. When you co-sign, you need to be careful because co-signing can ruin relationships.
Yusuf, are you the same one from TikTok, bro? I follow you so heavy. That's crazy. I didn't even realize.
Bro, if you follow me heavy, you know what I'm calling you about, man.
You might be able to help me out.
I don't know, bro. Your profile looking like it's not being able to be helped out, man. We're talking about some crazy numbers here. Don't tell me any lies, and then we'll make it happen.
Bad credit, good income, and a cosigner. So technically there's a path there. But somehow the path leads straight to a BMW. Because apparently rebuilding credit is more fun with leather seats and repair bills.
I had my truck financed, and I was making 2 payments a month. It got totaled out, and when I realized these had put on my credit that I missed like 32 payments. But that's impossible because I would have got the truck repoed. I don't know what type of math they were doing, but it was off apparently. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. You guys never called. You guys never did nothing. I called some credit people that fix credit, supposedly.
Credit repair is a scam. Why do we have 2 co-signers on this application? That's what I want to understand.
I don't know if my mom is strong enough to get approved for the loan because she's retired.
Nah, bro. It's $596 for, I guess, your mother, and your father's a $593.
Low credit scores seem to run in the family, which is fine. Some families pass down strong genetics. This one passes down missed payments.
She's missing credit card payments. And also, you've been shopping. You submitted like 4 inquiries on her credit for another dealership.
Yeah, that was BMW.
But you didn't buy another car, right?
No. BMW told me that they approved her for 50 grand, but since the car's 70, I had to give 25 down. I was like, you're crazy. So that's why since I figured they approved it for 50, I saw yours for 47, and I was like, let me see if I can grab that one.
I'm going to let you know right now, you're not going to get away with 5 grand down. The interest rate is going to be crazy, like 27, 28%. What I would do is I would find like a 15 or 20K car that's bankable.
The bank wants 25 grand down, so now he's looking cheaper. Except his cheaper option is still a $50,000 car. That's not lowering the budget. That's just moving the bad idea to a different dealership.
Something that you can just get in, get 6 or 8 months of good payments, bro, and then work your way out of it, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm here to make money.
Facts. You know, being honest like that, when I do go get a car, I'm going right to you.
You know, well, if I say no, you're going to find somebody to say yes, man. Don't even play me like that, bro.
No. If this doesn't work, I'm done. I'm not going to keep looking.
You let me know what you want me to do. I can run it. You're going to be the secondary. I'm going to run it with somebody stronger because yours isn't good. I think it's like a 503 or something. I can't call my bank rep and, explain it. They got to see it off the credit report.
A 503 credit score is not let's find the right dealer. That's start looking on Marketplace and bring cash. And co-signers don't fix the deal. They just add names to the disaster.
To be under $1,000, what are you talking, like 10 bands?
Yeah, probably at least 10, bro. Make sure you check your insurance rates on a BMW, especially with the low credit score. I don't know what's going to be a month. You could be at $400, $500 a month.
Maybe that'll be a little bit cheaper for the Beamer.
I'll try to get you into a cheaper car, which I think is the smartest thing to do. A nice one, obviously. It's going to be an expensive loan, man, up front before I start running it and sending it to banks.
I would put 10 down if my payments were going to be under a stack.
Fix the credit score before shopping. Because with a 503, you're not negotiating for a good deal. You're just hoping someone gives you bad terms and calls it an approval. Get the score up, save some cash, then shop when the numbers actually make sense.
They're just as responsible for the auto loan as you are. So just make sure that you really got this, right?
I know that.
Well, let me know about the insurance quote before we run this thing.
I'll let you know about the insurance, and then we'll see if we can get it under 1,000 with like 10 down.
Sounds good, brother. This is another example why we got to make sure we take a step back and really understand all of the costs that are associated with buying a vehicle. The worse the credit score, the more expensive it is. Again, it's expensive to be poor.
Bad credit makes borrowing more expensive. You can buy the same car as someone with good credit, but you pay more for every dollar you borrow. Same price tag, higher interest, bigger payment. And all that extra money buys you nothing.
He's only 19, but he's solid. I'm going to try to get him approved on a, believe it or not, a Range Rover.
All right, man, I got your application.
Oh, heck yeah.
You're going for that big dog, though. You're going for the Range Rover out of the gate?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, man.
Dad said to go up more for it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money, man. You'd be financing about 28 grand on a first-time buyer, making 2,800 a month.
Yeah.
You don't budget for that payment. That's the only problem. But your dad's right as far as moving up a little bit.
He's 19. He doesn't need a Range Rover. He needs a reliable car, a clean credit history, and insurance that doesn't require a second job. Get the foundation right first. The luxury SUV can wait.
You know, you're going up to 30 with tax and license minus the 2 grand. You're at 28 grand. You know what I mean? Out of the gate at 18 years old. I don't want to run credit unless I got a sensible deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to take care of you, brother, in other words. Go through our website, see if there's anything else you like on there, and then I'll go to work for you, all right?
All right, sounds good.
So I'll keep you updated. I've got an approval already. I just got to tighten up some things, and he might be going out in that 2020 Range Rover.
What happened to paying cash for your first car? That used to be the smart way to do it. Buy something cheap, learn what cars actually cost, then upgrade later when it makes sense. Now people want the dream car first and figure out the payments later.
She thought her credit score was a 417. I was like, I don't think it's that low. I was like, are you sure? She's like, they said 417. I'm like, I don't think that's what you were looking at. All right, so she has a CAC that she's a co-signer on. Her daughter apparently hasn't come to the realization yet that when you get a bill that you pay it, including her car payment. So it's affecting her credit.
This is why family and finances can get expensive. You attach your name to someone else's loan. They miss the payments, your credit takes a hit. And the bank doesn't care about who is supposed to handle it. They care about whose name is on the loan.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't have a whole lot of bad other. The co-signer, the daughter, has been late on the car a lot, which is bringing her down. So I need to get her own vehicle. Makes decent money. I'm going to try it with just her on her own, see if we can get a second unit. Because I don't want the daughter. I don't want to add the daughter even for the second person. If the daughter showing right now, like 5,000 behind. They got to be looking for that car already.
Her daughter is $5,000 behind. That's not her daughter's loan anymore. That is a mother's credit problem with someone else's car attached to it. So before she goes shopping, she needs to deal with the bill that already has her name on it.
My grandmother is going to visit me in July. I love her very much. This is more of a love question. I know it's not one of the most smart decisions to make. I drive a really nice car right now. I drive a 2022 Nissan Pathfinder. I paid all cash for it. And now when she's coming, I want to get an even better car just because I would love to spoil her with an even better car. Is it wise for me to sell this for, I'm going to probably be able to sell this for $35,000 and buy around a $90,000 car?
For your grandmother?
Buying an expensive vehicle to impress your grandmother is insane. Your grandmother probably doesn't care if you pull up in a luxury car. She cares if you're eating, working, and not ruining your finances.
I'm so confused. For her to keep?
No, not for her to keep, for me to keep, but I'm making an impulsive decision because she's coming and I really want her to see how well I'm doing for myself.
So you want to make a six-figure impulsive decision to impress somebody who's there temporarily so that they think you're doing better than you are?
I could pay full cash for that car.
That wasn't the question.
The motivation's what we're asking about.
It's
your grandmother.
Yeah, basically.
Does she actually care?
All people in the world, nanas, love their grandchildren.
You hear about guys buying cars to impress women all the time, but this is a first, buying one to impress grandma. Most grandmothers are impressed if you remember their birthday. They're not usually sitting there thinking, I hope he upgraded.
She wouldn't care, but I have a feeling she would appreciate having like massage seats and and just like
how often are we living in this car for 5 months?
Are you being for real?
No. I am. I'm being very for real. I went and checked out the car yesterday. And I told the guy I'd come around like 5 or 6 o'clock today and tell him if I want it or not.
What car is this?
It's a Yukon.
What does Grandma need a Yukon for? Is she sleeping in the back? Is there a mattress?
Oh no. Well,
You're single.
He just wants
Are you single?
How old are you, Mohammed?
Trying to impress your grandmother with an expensive car is backwards. She's probably seen enough bad decisions in her life to recognize one with nice paint. The vehicle might look good. The reason for buying it is a problem.
I am single. I am 22.
How much do you make a year?
Last year, I pulled in around $250.
Dude, you're crushing. If I'm grandma, that's what I'm proud of, not the car upgrade.
Or just you.
You're a successful, bright young man.
Being. You got to detach your identity from all this stuff. This is not who you are. If you woke up tomorrow and you're driving a Honda Civic, would that absolutely trip you out? And if it would, then I would ask some deeper questions. What's going on? Asking yourself, if nobody sees this purchase, would I still want it? And if the answer is, yeah, I still would, I would still want this.
He has a great income. That's the good part. But a great income can disappear fast, especially when every decision is about looking successful instead of staying successful. Money coming in is only half the story. What you do with it is the part that matters.
Like if that was the beginning of this call, it would be a green light for me because I think you could afford it and you would be fine. What I'm scared of is that if you make this purchase because of the motivation that you just explained to us, you have set up a pattern in your life and a lane at which is unrealistic and unfulfilled. It's an unfulfilling lane that you're setting up, that if I just get this purchase, I'm going to feel good from the ego stroke of my grandmother who says like, oh my gosh, you're just amazing and look how successful you are.
People think everyone is judging them by what they drive. Most people barely notice. And if they do notice, they forget 5 seconds later. You're the one stuck with the decision, not them. So don't make a long-term purchase for a 5-second reaction.
Whatever you need from her, whatever that need is still going to be there, and you're going to look to other people to fulfill it. And so I want Muhammad to be content and happy with what Muhammad has, regardless of what anyone thinks, and especially grandma. I mean, my gosh, grannies and nanas, they're like the number one fan of grandkids.
I know.
Like she will be happy to be in a Honda Civic.
A car can make you look successful for a few seconds, but the decision follows you a lot longer than the reaction. So buy the car that fits your life, not the car you think will impress someone else. Because if the only reason you want it is for someone else's opinion, it's already the wrong car. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.